Hello everyone, today I'm here to bring you another one of my top 10s. Today's top 10 is going to be my top 10 favorite book covers. Now I have done videos in the past about these. I think I've done 2 previous videos on my favorite book covers, so I will link those both right here if you want to check those out to see what some other favorite book covers are. Now this was very hard. It's very hard to comprise the top 10 of your favorite book covers because I feel like it's going to be ever changing. You know, new books will come out and they'll replace those. So right now this is my current favorite top 10. Now, like I said, it was super hard comprising it, and I just want to throw that out there that it was hard comprising it. And you know, I couldn't list of all the books I wanted to, quite honestly, but these are just my top 10 that I personally love. Now you could hate these covers, you could love these covers, but just want to throw that disclaimer out there. So anyway, let's begin on to my top 10 favorite book covers. Coming at number 10, I have Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. Now, if you've been a fan of Stephanie Perkins for a while, you know she's had these old covers, and these are the new covers. And I like her new covers a lot better because, number 1, they're not so cheesy, and number 2, I just love the color scheme on each one of them. I love Isla because I love the gradient it's got going on. You got this teal, almost like kind of really, or almost blue up here, and then it kind of fades into this green, and then it gets kind of darker. I love that, and I love the typography, how it's big and bold. Each one of these books also has like a different symbol on it. Like this one has this rose on it. I think Anna has a heart and Lola has a star. It's just like a quick recognizable thing. Like you can even see it on the spine. It's got the rose and it's got the, I just love the colors, and I think it's just a very beautiful cover, and I love a good cover change, honestly. And number 9 is Entwined by Heather Dixon. This cover, guys, is just so beautiful and magical. I love the leaves on it, how they're all silverly, and I love silverly? I don't know if that's a word or not. And I just love the cover. I really like covers that embody the book. If you guys know, this is like a take on the 12 princesses or 12 dancing princesses. Don't quote me on that, but it's like a fairy tale retelling, so the cover definitely matches with the story, and I adore that. And I just love all the intricate details that go into this, from the spine to calligraphy almost, and it's just like, it's a very beautiful cover, and that's why it's on this top 10, because it's just so beautiful. Coming in at number 8 is the new Shatter Me trilogy covers. Now I have the first, I have Shatter Me in the original cover, which is horrendous in my opinion, but the cover changes were phenomenal. I love these cover changes. They're both eyes, and they're both open, and they both kind of are different type of takes on the book. It's so intricate, these eye details, and Ignite Me's got all these flowers on it, and then like her eyes finally like color and stuff like that. I really love the color schemes of these cover changes, and I just love the spines. Even the spines are just beautiful on them. I think this was a phenomenal cover change from the original, because the original was horrible, and I love the detail of these covers. Just beautiful. Coming in at number 7 is Pivot Point by Cassie West. I love this strictly for all the bokeh. I am such a sucker for bokeh stuff. Like, I love bokeh when it comes to photography. Ugh, sign me up. I just love all, like, I know it's technically not probably bokeh, but it looks like bokeh to me. The whole aspect of it's the same girl, you know, it's like mirrored in a way. If you read the book, you will totally understand why, but I just think this is a great cover. Coming in at number 6, I have the Selection trilogy. One of the very few trilogies that stay true for its covers throughout the whole series. A lot of times you'll get a first book and they'll be like cover change. A lot of times you'll get 2 books and they'll be like cover change, but the Selection did stay true throughout its whole covers. As much as I'm not a huge fan of the series, I am a huge fan of their covers. Beyond gorgeous. And you're thinking, oh, girl in dress, we see that all the time, but this one actually fits with the description of the book. The whole book is about this girl competing to win the prince's heart, and it's like a bachelor's type of style thing, and so she always wears fancy ball gowns and stuff, so it definitely fits. So you have the first one, very beautiful type of tealish, I wouldn't say teal, maybe like a blue. What type of blue are you? Cerulean? I don't know, but I just love that one. And the second one is red and vibrant and beautiful, and the third one is white. You take them out of order because her name is America. You get red, white, and blue for America, you know, but really it's blue, red, white. But anyway, these are just some beautiful covers, and I loved how they stayed true to them, and I just love the overall color schemes, and the spines are beautiful. Just amazing job to whoever designed these covers. Amazing job. Now to kind of switch it up, I have a love-hate story with number 5. I have the first 2 books in the Across the Universe trilogy. Look how beautiful these are. This has been one of my favorite covers for forever. I love the color scheme, how it's so sci-fi-ish. You've got these two people kissing, you have this whole Starburst kind of thing happening in the background. It's got even the inside flap, it's got a map of the ship in it. Oh my gosh, just beautiful details in this cover. I love them. And the second book just is amazing. Got the Starburst thing going on because it's a whole sci-fi book. It's just beautiful. Now there's nothing inside of that one, but I loved these first two covers, and I was so excited when the third one was going to be out because I was like, oh, the third cover is going to be beautiful. And then they released this. What? Like, how can we go from this beautiful thing to this jungly Tarzan thing? Like, what? Like, this is probably the one cover change I have been most upset about for forever. I'm sure if you've been on my channel, you know that. I hate that they did that. Number one, it's a horrible cover. Number two, this was the last book in the freaking trilogy and they decided to change it then. Like, really? Like, why can't you just release the cover in this type of style so you can have everything matching with people that already have the first two books and then be like, oh, we might change it up now. No, they're just going to screw everybody and be like, we're going to change it now, and just be like, to you guys that have the first two books, it's not going to match and it's going to look horrible. Anyway, this is not a cover ranting. This is a cover loving. And I love these first two covers. Like, oh my gosh, beautiful, sci-fi-ish, starbursty. Love it. Coming in at number 4 is a book I have not read yet, but the cover is just so beautiful, and that is The Archive by Victoria Schwab. Beautiful cover. First of all, it feels so velvety and smooth. I love the key in it. I love the smoke, the color schemes. Even on the inside, you've got like this bar cue, if that's how you say it right, on the actual, I don't know what it's called, the hardback or whatever you want to call it. But this cover is just so, oh, it's so cool. It's so mysterious in a way too, and I think that's the whole book almost. But this cover is so beautiful, and I think the main girl on this cover looks like Juno or Ellen Page, in my opinion. Is it just me? Is it? But this cover, gorgeous. Again, at number 3 are 2 contemporary books, and that is going to, I'm tying them as one because they're both by the same author, and that is My Life Next Door and What I Thought Was True. I love these covers. Now, the main reason why I love these covers isn't because of the covers, it's mostly because of the book spines. Like, look at that, Pinstripe City, oh my gosh. I love how it's just staying, it's not really a series, but it's staying like cohesive, and I love that. Gosh, I love the book spines. I will say, I love both these covers as well. They're both some of my favorite contemporary covers because they're just so cutesy, and I love the colors in this one, and the font, and the typography, and I love the color scheme in this one. So well done to these with the book spines. Oh, I love them so. Again, at number 2, I have the Cinder trilogy, or not trilogy, the Cinder series rather, I'd say. I really love these covers because they're just, they go with the book so well, and I really love that when you look at a cover and it really goes well with the book. Cinder's all about, you know, a take on Cinderella, only Cinderella's a cyborg. She's in a heel, and you can see, you know, metal in her leg, so cyborgy. Love it. Scarlet's all about a take on Little Red Riding Hood, and you got this cool cape thing going on. I love that. And Cress is all about a take on Rapunzel, so you get this long, you get a girl barely in it, but you see her long strand of hair in it. So I love how cohesive these book series are, and I love the spines of them as well, how they're very cohesive with text and stuff. I'm a huge fan of cohesive in series, if you can't tell. When I have them on my shelf, I want them to look similar, I want them to look great, I want them to look like they flow together well, and these are definitely, they definitely flow together so well. Coming in number 1, this whole top 10, yeah, they are my favorite 10. I didn't put them in order, I just wrote them on a list really. So number 1's really not, I mean, I love them all equally if I'm being honest, but my number 1 is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Hopefully you can see it. I just love the simplicity of this cover. I love that this could be a great poster. I've often thought about, you know, trying to make this into a poster with just this right here, because I just love the simplicity of just a boy and a girl sitting next to each other with headphones on, and the headphones make it and you got the Eleanor that matches her hair and the Park that matches the shirt. I just really love how simple it is and how beautiful the text is. So I adore this cover. That was my top 10. I do want to mention 2 other books as like honorable mentions almost, just because I love them so. First one of that is going to be Lexicon by Max Berry. This cover is just so unique, so bold, so out there. I love it so. I love the color scheme in it. I love the text, how it's just right there in your face. This is just an amazing cover in my opinion, like beautiful. I love the spine, the bright yellow. It's just awesome. My other honorable mention is Miss Perkins' Home for Peculiar Children series. These are some of the most well-designed covers, and Quark is known for that. Quark makes the most beautiful covers, they make the most interesting books, and just look how creepy that is. It's just so creepy, but it's so freaking cool. And you get some like barbecue type of stuff, and it's just some very, very unique covers. Like this whole series is about kind of like antique photographs, if you will, and I love how it's represented on the cover. Just very, very well done. The spines are amazing. Love them. So anyway, that was my top 10 book covers. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you have any favorite book covers. Please leave them in the comments below. Maybe I forgot one, or maybe I looked on my shelf and didn't see it. Shame on me. But that is all for me, and as always, for future top 10s, please leave me suggestions down below. I'm always looking for suggestions for top 10s, because sometimes my mind just does not work with top 10s. But that is all for me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.